Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name's Chris. I'm a videographer, photographer, and YouTuber. I make all sorts of videos from product demos to how-tos to tips and tricks to just me standing here talking to you about my experiences. If you think that would be something you're interested in, please hit the subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about when you should quit your job and go freelance. This applies to all sorts of different professions, not just photography and videography, but anything in the creative industry. If you want to be a web designer, a graphic designer, you could want to start your own bakery for all I care. This applies to all of you. If you're in a dead-end job and you want to quit and do your own thing, make money your own way, then this is the video for you. So let me just start off with a couple of disclaimers. If you've always dreamt of being a photographer and everyone says, oh, you've got a really good eye and you shot that wedding so well on your phone, and you've never actually picked up a proper camera and gone and done a professional shoot, this probably isn't the video for you. If, on the other hand, you work in an office 9 to 5, but you've got loads of experience in the field that you're looking to go into, i.e. photography, web design, videography, graphic design, maybe you do this as your full-time job anyway, but you'd much rather be working for yourself, this is the video for you. So in a nutshell, if you fit those criteria, quit your job and go freelance. What's the worst that's going to happen? Quit. Just quit. If you don't try, you're never gonna know. If it doesn't work out, you can go and get another job. Try it. Just try it. Quit. Just leave. Leave your job now. Go. Today. I don't know how many more ways I can say this to you. If you've got a dream, then go and follow it. I know what you're gonna say to me. I don't know if I can afford to do it. What if I don't get enough work? What if I'm not as good as I think I am? You're never gonna know unless you go and try it. The only person you've got to blame if in 50 years you still haven't gone out and followed your dream is you. It's not your wife or your husband or your kids, it's you. I was in that position about 8 years ago. I desperately wanted to go out and be a videographer or photographer. With all my heart, that's what I wanted to do with my life. But I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to pay rent if I quit my job. I couldn't afford to pay any of my bills if I quit my job. And what about people who rely on me, like my wife now, but she was my girlfriend back then. What was I going to do if I didn't bring that work in? I thought I'll go and get any job that is kind of anywhere near relevant to what I like doing. I'll do that for a couple of years, and then once I've saved up enough money, I will leave my job, go freelance, and start living the life I want to live. Let me tell you right now, you will never have enough money. You will never be satisfied enough in your ability to just stop doing what you're doing and think, yep, I've reached my goals. I'm going to go out and be a freelancer. Yeah, but Chris, I've just gone out and bought a new car on finance. It's costing me an arm and a leg. I can't afford to just quit my job. If you want something bad enough, you will make it work. I quit my job with about £50 in the bank, no prospects, no leads, no prospective clients, and that fear catapults you out there into looking for work. When you've got that fear of how am I gonna feed myself next month, you will start looking for jobs and you'll find them. I'm gonna let you into a little treat. This is the very first video I made as a freelancer after I quit my job. The way I got this job was I was desperately looking around for work, and I was going from business to business in my local town asking if they needed any video or photography. Just get out there and start looking for work.
My father's initial concept was to please people, After 20 years of experience and a vast range of knowledge in the catering industry, we bring forward to you the coconut. This enthusiasm to bring satisfaction comes in many different formats. I'm sure it's safe to say that he has mastered the arts of the Eastern flavours over the last 2 decades. With the coconut, we wanted to achieve something which is truly innovative, creative, but yet staying true to the classical Indian cuisine. Due to the former history of our restaurant, we wanted to create a lounge with the local people in mind. We have a state-of-the-art cocktail bar for the purpose of keeping our guests entertained in the lounge. The central dining area was built to present our culinary delights with a modern twist. Our head chef is working to satisfy your taste buds by presenting a whole new way of viewing food. Each dish has a unique element which makes it significantly different from the other, which is why we appeal to an audience who strives for originality and perfection.
So watching that video back, it's super cringy to me, but at the same time, I'm really proud that I was able to create something with the kit I had. I didn't have very much kit. And I've talked to some people who say, well, I'm just gonna wait until I can afford this lens, or I'm just gonna wait until I can afford this camera before I go full time. And then they get that piece of kit and they're like, maybe I need that as well, or one of those. I did that with a Canon 550D, I think I had a Canon 5D Mark II, I had a Steadicam, which I couldn't balance, as you can tell from when I'm walking through the door, and I had a really cheap jib arm. I didn't have the best equipment, and you don't need the best equipment. You need your creative mind to go in there and think, how am I going to create an awesome video with the equipment I have? And at the time, I was really pleased with it, and the owner of the restaurant was really pleased with it. We put it online, and then I got 5 more jobs around the local area doing the same thing. And we've pumped loads of money into Facebook ads in our time. We've done Google ads as well. But the most powerful way that you can get work is through word of mouth. I appreciate that freelancing isn't going to be for everyone. It's not a one-size-fits-all. You have to be the kind of person who will go out and get yourself work. I think you should be a bit scared about going freelance. That fear really does push you. If you're just coming out of uni or college or school even, and you think this is what you want to do with your life, go out and put 110% into it and see whether you can actually make it. If you go and get a crappy dead-end job and then think I'll do it later, then your chances are you'll probably never do it. At the end of the day, it's up to you whether you go freelance or not. I'm just saying, if you want to do it, you have to just do it. There's never a right time to do it. You'll never be in the right position in your life to do it. If you want to do it at some point in your life, then I'm telling you that the time to do it is now. Sure, you are going to make mistakes along the way. Everybody does. It's only human. But you'll learn from those mistakes, and the next time you do a job, you're going to be better for it. I embrace mistakes. I hate it at the time, but afterwards I think, well, that's never going to happen again. I'm never going to let that happen again. And I'm going to put these pieces of the puzzle in place to make sure it doesn't happen again. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you a little bit, and I hope it gave you the confidence to just go after what you want. If you've got any questions at all, please put them in the comments below. You can add me on Twitter and DM me, or on Facebook. All the links are in the description below. I really hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.